The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, Super Tuesday, Metallica from Garage Inc., Whiskey in the Jar, and Hero of the Day before that. Couple from Van Halen to get the show rolling today. It's Opie and Anthony.
Oi.
How are you, brother man?
What is?
We got lots to do today.
Yes, we do.
Got to say hi to all the members of the Tuesday Night Hummer Club. Got to say hi to everyone that's going to try to join the club tonight.
As we speak, yes, for the past 15 minutes or so, you can be inducted, yes.
A couple people have already called. They're getting inducted as Metallica was playing.
What a happy day Tuesdays are.
Mm-hmm. And it's gorgeous out.
Well, it's nice.
The last blast of winter is past us now, and now we can move into spring.
Let's look at these temperatures coming up. We'll have the 5-day forecast for you a little later in the broadcast. Can I have the weather in one clip? They don't give you the weather anymore. They tell you, boy, a little snowy out last night. I'll tell you today's weather later in the broadcast. Then he comes back. Today, it could be partly cloudy, 50 degrees. We'll have the 5-day a little later in the broadcast.
Yeah, we'll have your wake-up forecast after this.
Tell me the weather.
You know, the weather geeks, they're useless, first of all. Yeah. They act like they're big TV stars and stuff. Their job is the easiest job in broadcasting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they don't need to spend 5 to 7 minutes telling you the weather.
Right.
All they need to tell you is tomorrow, sunny, high of 52. Boom. That's all you need to know.
That's it.
You don't need to do a flyover starting in Florida.
I love that one.
Let's fly up the coast.
Let's fly up. Look at these clouds. Ooh, scary.
Yeah, a big hole in the midsection of the United States of America. Who cares? Just tell me if I need an umbrella tomorrow.
You know what I like? I like to know what the weather's going to be for the day. Plus, I like the graphic of the 5-day forecast.
And that's all you need to know.
I don't need any low-pressure system.
Barometric pressure and...
Care.
Yeah.
Don't care. Just give me the facts and move on.
They don't need to tell you what the weather was like today. We already lived through it.
Show me more cool footage of police shootings and chases
there
and
There
stuff.
you go.
Yeah.
Of course.
Fun stuff to watch
I think
on
they
TV.
could easily just go, here's the weather, and just show the 5-day forecast, and that's all you would really need to know.
Yes.
So...
That's how we stand on the issue.
But Ira, Joe Fisher, and the rest of them, they have to look important. They're out of breath running to the weather map and stuff.
I was just in. We're looking at some computer models of this storm working its way up the coast. It could do any of a number of things. I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it might hit us, it might not.
There you go. Well, a little later on in the show, because we're getting the audio together.
Yes.
We got to talk about that HBO show last night.
Mm-hmm. It was called Private Dicks, right?
Private Dicks. A bunch of guys sitting around naked, talking about their schlongs.
Talking. It was an in-depth discussion by men, by nude men, about their penises. That was the show.
So after Raw's War, we tune it in. And the phone rings at 11:20. No one calls me at 11:20 at night. I'm like, it's got to be Anthony. So I pick up the phone, and you're not even talking. You're like,
I was roaring.
Just dying laughing.
It was funny. Very funny.
Yeah, so we'll get into that discussion a little later because we got some great audio clips from the show we want to bring to you guys just in case you missed it last night.
Boy, the stereotypes, huh?
Yeah.
Just holding them up. Every time you think a stereotype's going to be knocked down because we're past it, they showed the Asian guys on this show, the penis show, talking about their small penis.
Mm-hmm.
And then they showed the black guys, one of which was talking about how he's got to watch he doesn't injure the girls he's with.
Yeah.
Because he's huge. I don't know.
And what about the guy with the 13.5-incher?
Yeah.
He's just standing there completely nude. It's hanging down to his knee practically. And he has such a big schlong that other people that have big schlongs want to show him how big theirs are.
Yeah.
It's like a whole thing that he has going on.
And he said he's never seen one bigger.
Because I guess his friends brag and say, look, man, my buddy has the biggest schlong in the United States. So
you got to brag about your friend having the biggest.
Well, yeah, but then you know how guys are. You know, then you try to get challengers and stuff, and no one can beat this guy. Yeah. And he even said on HBO last night, if someone has a 15-incher, I don't want to see it.
Oh. Yeah, it was kind of a bad show because I'm watching it with my wife, and you don't want to have her see that. It's like, ooh, that's out there? Hey, look what's out there.
Yeah, but the old guy with the 2-incher made us all feel good. So don't worry about that, Anthony.
I was feeling pretty good about myself with that guy.
The guy, he's naked. He's, 58 years old, I believe.
Yeah.
Completely naked. Well, he had shorts on. Yeah. And he's smoking a tiny little, almost like a White Owl cigar. And then he was describing that his schlong is half the size of the cigar he's smoking.
Half the size. Pathetic.
And we got some great audio of that guy we're going to play later on.
He was a sad sort, wasn't he?
Yeah, he told a story about he was with this girl for the first time. He decided to go for it, and she saw him naked, and she starts laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Pretty sad.
Ralph, you missed a good one last night.
Did you watch that? I didn't know about this at all. Out of curiosity, big guy, did he talk about his sexual experiences at all?
No, not really.
I imagine the guy would pass out if he ever tried to get an erection. All the blood to the brain, man.
Going the wrong way. No, he didn't really talk about it. It was more like, you know, he just likes to brag about it, and he tells pretty much everyone that he's got the 13.5-incher. And someone emailed us late in the show yesterday and said that they know that guy. It's a friend.
Really?
So if that guy's listening, please call us up.
We get him on the show. Hey, what about what Rick said in the office earlier? Because we all watched it, so we're talking about the show. And there were some real heinous guys on there, you know, big fat guys and stuff.
Well, paraplegic, in a wheelchair.
Yeah, just a couple of messes. So Rick says, he goes, God, you're watching that show, and, you know, why do they have to have such skanky guys? You know, you even said it would have been better if there were some good-looking guys.
No, I didn't say that at first.
Good-looking guys with more attractive genitalia.
No, I never said that.
You might as well have.
Dude, you're on smack.
All right, watch him try to explain himself out of this one. Go ahead.
Here's what I said.
This is Rick they're talking about, not Ralph.
Right, Rick.
Right. All right. So anyhow, my name is Ralph, and what I was saying. No, what I said was. It was so look at it. It was so disturbing to watch this because, you know, at least, you know, they should have used better looking guys because the guys they used were so, you know, like disgusting to look at.
But does it matter?
I'm just saying. Well, yeah.
At that point, it's just naked guys. So you're watching on screen. I'm not thinking how it could be better.
Yeah, I'm not looking at this guy naked going, I wish he was hot.
Yeah, what do you want? Get Chippendales models? What the hell? With huge units?
All I'm saying...
You're burying yourself.
No. All I'm saying, because this makes sense to me, that if the guys were better looking, you could look at their face and not worry about going...
Their face?
Well, yeah, man. You don't have to look at
Maverick, punch out. You're going in. You're going in.
There's no saving this one.
No. I'm just saying because, let's face it, one guy was an Asian guy. I mean, he had the, like, long, scraggly hair, and he's
Who
like...
cares? Who cares?
And I'm looking at him going, what a mess this guy is.
You would have liked a nice Fabio-looking guy?
No.
Like, to me, I'm sitting watching, me and Jen, and I'm watching, and it didn't even occur to me, like, boy, this would be better with some hot guys.
No,
and Rick, what are you thinking?
I'm just thinking it would be easier to
rent
actually
a porno. Rent a gay porno if you want to look at hot guys with huge units.
Because these guys were such a mess.
But who cares?
But I'm just saying.
I can understand the chicks saying that.
Yeah, well, Rick was concerned for the female contingency.
I'm sitting next to my fiance, and she's like, this is disgusting.
Oh, look, you have to throw the fiance in
and
there.
I'm like...
It's a beard.
There is no way to dig yourself out of what you said.
I'm just saying. Go ahead, Opie.
No, because I'm sitting there watching the HBO special, and I'm already feeling weird because I'm looking at naked guys, but it never crossed my mind like, wow, this would be better if the guys were hot.
Exactly.
Well, I already feel weird because I'm looking at schlogs.
It never crossed my mind to tape it like Anthony did so I could watch it at a later date again.
Oh, yeah, get me with that one. Yeah, I just happened to bring it in so we could take clips off of it. You would think the producer would tape it if we want clips for the show. You want to keep your copy at home?
Hi, what do you got?
Hi, I'm calling in about their little comments about HDL last night, Men Exposed.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with them where they said that it would have been a lot better if they had better-looking men on there.
Yeah, but you're a girl!
But I'm a girl, but it was 4 women, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Rick I don't know why Rick wanted to see hotter guys.
Hey,
to a guy, it was...
Maybe he goes both ways like some of the guys on the show last night.
No, I mean, I can understand a lady saying that, going, wow, I wish the guys were hotter, or like Chippendale models or whatever, but this is coming from a guy. A guy doesn't think that way when he's looking at a naked guy.
When I'm watching
but they had a whole bunch of guys on there sitting there saying how big and small their penis is, and what really made me laugh is... most of these guys out there were into men. They weren't even into ladies.
Now, when I'm watching that mess in the wheelchair, or the fat old guy that has to pump it up with a little airbag in his sack, I'm not going, Boy, if only, he looked like Brad Pitt.
Yeah, but that guy was comparing his to a little cigar that he was smoking, and if it's that small, he shouldn't have even been on the air.
We got his audio. We're going to play that a little later.
Pretty pathetic.
All right, but thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
All I'm saying
You're done.
It would have been easier to watch because I had to watch it for the show.
But how is it easier to watch? It's the same degree of difficulty if it's a mess or it's like what is considered a hot guy.
Yeah.
For a guy sitting watching, it is the same thing.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter if it's hot, a hot guy. I can't believe you're saying you wish there was a hot guy. We heard you. Everyone heard you.
I never said the word hot guy.
Yes, you did.
Never said it.
And then you're looking for cute faces? I mean, what?
Well, Rick.
Oh, Rick, man. Just backpedal.
Yeah, punch out.
You're punch out.
You can discuss this for 2 hours. It's just going to get worse for you.
You're going in. There's no landing this craft. The wings are shot off. It's in flames. Punch out.
All right, Mark's back in the...
He's still trying.
Mark's back in the studio. He's got all the clips from the show.
Good,
so
good.
We'll play a few of those. We got lots to do. We're just getting started here. No, you're done.
No, I'm
fine. Done. I'm turning your mic off to save you. Trust me.
Good thing you turned it off. Look, he's got it in his mouth now.
The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, 2 for Tuesday with Zeppelin on the way. We got a couple from The Clash. It's Opie and Anthony.
Hey. Man.
Trying to calm down a little bit here.
Well, Opie, I didn't even address this, but you should get some washer fluid for your windshield in this type of weather. You drove today.
Yes, I did.
It's one of those days where the snow is melting, very warm. Mm-hmm. Gets on the roads, the salty roads. Mm-hmm. The spray comes up on the windshield.
And you can't see anything.
And if there's not enough liquid, or if it remains on your windshield too long, it dries, you hit your wiper, and what happens?
It just smears. And then you can't see through it.
You got Play-Doh on your windshield.
Well, I had some wiper fluid when we started the ride-in today.
Yes.
And then I ran out halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to play that little game with the other cars on the highway.
Yeah.
Because now my windshield is smeared. And I'm like, oh. So I speed up to the car in front of me because they're splashing some water up onto my windshield. And then my windshield's clear again. And then I have to back off so I don't get too much sprinkles on my windshield.
And there's that little thing you gotta decide. Is there enough liquid on the windshield to clear it off, or is it going to smear it worse? All right. Now that looks like enough.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Now I need more water. Oh, here comes a puddle.
Yeah.
And then you got to, I know there are times I've taken the snow off the top of my car and thrown it on my windshield as you're driving. Any beverage you might have.
I've used Pepsi in the past.
It's worse at night. Because, I mean, at night, if your windshield is that, you might as well drive through a kaleidoscope. That's what it looks like. You just see 1,000 taillights. So you're throwing Pepsi and ice, spit, just trying to get enough liquid on your windshield.
By the way, I was the lazy guy today, too, that I didn't brush off the top of my car.
I noticed.
And where we live, we got almost a foot of snow.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the city area really didn't get as much. Jersey got a lot, but Long Island got a lot on the North Shore.
Yeah.
And I was the lazy guy, just driving down the LIE with almost a foot of snow on the top of my car.
I just heard things cracking off of your car and flying. I'm looking in the mirror, just seeing things flying through the air.
I was that guy today, guys.
You'll get behind that tractor trailer that hits a bump, and that sheet of ice will fly off the back of it. You just hear it.
And what are you thinking when you see that, Anthony? You're going...
At first it's, hey, wow, look at
that.
That's getting some altitude.
Yeah.
Look at that. Hey, it's coming right for me.
And they're like, oh, my God.
Just hits your windshield, and then you're happy. Oh, water.
Yeah.
You know?
I can clean off my windshield.
Yeah. Dangerous out there, man.
This crap is just about over, though.
Yeah, we didn't really hit that bad. We didn't get any real ice where you had to get out there and scrape with your cassette case if you don't have an ice scraper.
I'm just laughing at all the people because when we were getting to the highway today, there were a bunch of people shoveling their driveways and stuff.
Why bother?
Don't bother. It's going to be like 60 tomorrow. This snow is going to be done by Friday.
Melted
probably by tomorrow, most of it.
Don't you worry, people.
But there are people out there shoveling their driveways and stuff. It's like, why? Why?
Some people enjoy doing that.
You think?
Yeah.
All right.
Shovel the driveway.
Oh, I think the boss is finally leaving.
Is he good?
Yeah, he had his jacket on. He's walking down the hall, so.
He's all sniffly. He's talking about how he's feverish and he's got the flu and he's sick. This has been like a month now.
Well, I think a lot of people could relate at work, too. You get the boss or someone that's sick and they come into work. It's like, don't come into work. You're going to get everyone else sick. Go home if you're sick.
Oh, I don't feel... I got my throat. I'm sick.
Well, that's what the boss did to us. We come in, he goes, hey, you guys got a few minutes? And before he said that, he goes, I got the flu, and he's like wiping his sleeve and his hand on his nose, and he's sniffling and coughing. I'm like, we're not meeting with you unless you get the boy in the plastic bubble suit.
The boss in the plastic bubble.
Yeah, the boss in the plastic bubble. You get the John Travolta suit, we'll meet with you.
Just in that stupid bubble in his office.
And then he's like, no, guys, I'm serious. I need to talk to you for a few minutes. And I'm like, yeah, I'm serious, too.
Ope's covering his mouth with his shirt.
Well, do you blame me?
No.
Someone, like, sneezes 100 yards from me, I get sick. Don't need the boss, like, wiping snot all over his hand.
Yeah, he should go home.
Then he wants to shake our hand and stuff for some... I'm not touching you.
No.
You know?
He's infested.
Of course he is.
Stay in the office, shut the door, and just hold up notes at the window.
Homos in parade.
What?
Tomorrow they are screwing it up.
Uh-oh.
Hi, NEW.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
How are you?
What's going on?
All right.
We got to send a message.
What's the problem, sir?
We got to keep the fags away from the parade tomorrow.
Well, this issue crops up every year, doesn't it?
Oh, come on. It's such a pain. I march every year.
Yeah?
And every year it's the same old crap.
Well, what group are you part of?
I'm part of the Emerald Society.
Okay, here's the deal. I don't really care if you're gay, all right? That's the God's honest truth.
No,
but no. All right, listen. But I honestly, strongly feel that gays should not march in the St. Patty's Day parade. It has nothing to do with that.
No,
as a gay group.
As a gay group.
I mean, if you're a gay guy and you play the bagpipes or something like that,
well,
and I don't mean that in a pun type way. If you play the bagpipe, you get in there as a group, and you're a gay guy, a part of a group as a human, as an Irishman maybe, marching in the parade. You don't march, with the transvestite stockings on.
Yeah, you can't do
that. With the G-string and,
it's out of control. This is a St. Patrick's parade.
Well, I mean, but getting back to it, I just don't think there should be a bunch of people that are marching just because they are gay.
Right.
Yeah, but it's not just that. It's they want to get, they have to, get involved by creating all the problems and... if they got in as a regular organization, and if eventually we let them march, then that's one thing.
You know what we should have done?
Protesting and...
All right. We get your point. But know what we should do?
What?
It's too late now. We should have got a bunch of guys together that love lesbians.
Yeah.
We should have got a bunch of guys that love lesbians. We'll get a nice banner, and we'll march in the parade. What's the difference?
That's not a problem.
Guys for lesbians.
It's a group of guys that love lesbians, and we're going to march in the parade.
Who loves lesbians more than guys?
There you go.
That's a beautiful thing.
So we should have got 100 of us together, and we could have been all drunk and stuff, got a banner, and we're in the parade, too. What's the difference?
You know what?
It's a sexual preference thing.
But you know how stupid they are, though?
Huh.
What's the worst thing that can happen to a queer when he hangs out with a bunch of drunken Irishmen?
Oh, my God.
They're going to get beat.
Oh, my God. Look at this guy just advocating violence.
I'm not advocating it, but it does happen. And, hey,
we are doomed as a society, man. We are friggin' doomed as a society.
It's a beautiful thing.
I don't agree with that.
You can't be beating people because of their ideas.
No, not because of their ideas. We beat them because they have to try to stop the parade.
No, that isn't why you're beating.
They want to go running in front of everybody, get in front of the cameras.
You're beating them because, as you say, they're fags.
Well,
I don't think you should beat anybody. If you have a problem with them, take it up through a discussion and intelligent debate.
And then what about when they start asking you if they want to smoke the meat pipe?
Just say no.
Jesus Christ.
How do
you deal with this guy? Come on.
He's out.
I think that the flamboyant gays ruin it for gays that are an integral part of society that want to march in parades, because if you're a guy and you want to take your kid to the parade, you want to see the parade, you want to see, the bands walk by and the fire trucks and fun stuff like that. You don't want to see a transvestite with his thing hanging out and G-strings and guys making out and stuff in the street. That's what ruins the whole thing. That's what people don't like. Hey, son, look, we'll watch the parade. Hey, Daddy, what are those two guys doing? That doesn't look like a bagpipe.
All right. We don't advocate beating gays.
No, of course not.
Obviously,
that's obvious.
Obviously, we could be outrageous and say we do, but that's just ridiculous.
No, you know what it is? Unfortunately, there are people out there that are like that.
Yeah.
You know, what can you say?
All right. Anthony, Stacker 2?
Huh? What? Huh? Stacker 2.
See, you're fake, and I'm really on the stuff again today.
I know.
Because I worked out.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little tired, a little lethargic, so I popped another Stacker 2. It's like drinking a pot of coffee. It really is.
Made with caffeinated water.
I'm up and about and very alert and full of energy.
Espresso in a tablet.
I just hope this stuff is healthy. I don't know anything about it, but it perks me right the F up.
Well, that's what it does. In 45 minutes, you'll be flying.
It's an energy boost. It also burns fat. That's what they tell us anyway. I can't confirm that. I can confirm it gives you a little boost, a little energy.
Right.
The company's in New Jersey, so you can get this stuff in 2 days. All you have to do is give them a call. 1-800-LIGHT-LINE. That's 1-800-LITE line. And if you're not satisfied with the product, if it doesn't give you energy and burn fat, they will give you your money back.
Have nothing to lose.
Money back guarantee. It's
but the wait.
The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, 2 for Tuesday with The Clash. This is Radio Clash in London Calling. It's Opie and Anthony.
Hey.
Everybody wants to talk about the HBO special from last night.
Yeah.
So I guess we could do a little more of that for you.
A lot of people watched that, I guess. It was pretty disturbing.
It really was. It was. Yuck. Did we learn anything last night?
No.
Did the ladies learn anything? Because
maybe the ladies did. I don't know. I think it's any guy watching just, I've owned one for quite a while and pretty much know how it works.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, HBO did a whole show with a bunch of guys, most of them naked, talking about their schlongs.
Yeah, talking about what they use it for, how they use it, how they feel about it.
Mm-hmm. And we got
kind of weird.
We got some great audio clips, but let's take a quick couple of calls here. Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
What do you got, man?
Is Opie and Anthony?
Yeah, you're live on the air.
You guys, all three of you are a bunch of homos. I can't believe you're arguing with Rick about him describing the guys for better-looking guys.
Yeah.
We're on the same page. I switched over from WWF, battling my fiancée the whole night to keep her from getting to turn it off. Put on the HBO thing. I'm like, you know what? This just really is not for me. The fact that these guys are naked, discussing their songs, you own one, you know how it works, you know what it looks like. There's no hidden secret, no owner manual that you didn't get.
Right.
What were you hoping to learn from by watching some fat guy talking about his nuts?
It's going to make for some great radio today.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only reason I watched. And that's the God's honest truth. Anthony called me 3 times. We were laughing our asses off.
I even, let me tell you, finished watching Raw's War, which ran till, I think, 11:05.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I wasn't, let me go to the weenie show.
I'm like, I put it on, and I was like, wow, this is pretty disturbing.
But I watched because it was kind of like a freak show. It was kind of funny listening to that 58-year-old guy talk about how small his penis was.
Right.
I'm all for the documentaries, like, Hose Up and Pimps Down and all that other stuff.
Yeah, those are my faves.
And there was the strippers one. I can get my fiancé to watch the stripper ones, too.
Mm-hmm.
But with the guys, just couldn't do it, man. And
I don't know.
I understand you two. You got a show to do. What's Rick's excuse, man? What does he have to contribute? And the fact that he's contributing, the fact that he's critiquing them.
Well, that's the problem. Rick earlier said that he wished the guys were kind of hotter.
I heard that part, and listening to him trying to dig himself out of the hole is just making it worse.
Absolutely.
Anthony and I admitted, yes, we are looking at naked guys talk about their schlongs, but that's where it ended. Rick went a little further and decided that it would have been a better special if the guys weren't, messes?
It could have been a naked gorilla sitting there or a Chippendale dancer. To me, it didn't matter. You're just sitting there going, ew. These are the naked guys.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Rick has a difference.
He hung up.
He likes whether they're hot or not. I don't know.
And I don't think we're alone today. I think a lot of guys checked out that special.
Yeah.
Some as a goof, some as maybe checking out a freak show, maybe some to be educated. I don't know.
Some to be turned on.
Let's get a woman's point of view here. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
This is Chris.
Hi, Chris. What do you got?
Well, they were talking about that special, and I happened to watch it last night, and I didn't really understand what they were trying to prove, but
I think it was just HBO trying to be a little shocking.
It was retarded.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as I seen the Asian guy and he was naked, I said, oh, that's going to be small. And, of course, it was.
Yeah, a lot of stereotypes there.
And then they had that black guy who was
the guy just sitting on
screen or something. Yeah, and
sitting on the chair with his legs spread out.
I'm sorry?
The guy just sitting on the chair with his legs spread apart.
Well, not only that.
Ugh. No, you guys listening to the radio.
You got to turn down your radio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's a delay.
But, yeah, so I'm waiting for him to pan down. And I'm on the phone with my boyfriend because he called me. He's like, put on HBO.
See?
I'm like, really? And I'm like, whoa. And I'm like, they're panning down? You know, this guy, he's supposed to be, what, the porno star or something?
Yeah.
Correct.
And I'm waiting for him to pan down, and they didn't. Then there was that one guy who what would he do? He was pulling it or something? And
Yeah.
saying that this is how it gets really big. And then that 52-year-old engineer guy, he had a nice physique, but, I mean, he was a jerk. Yeah. He's like standing there pulling on his schlong.
Yeah, there was one guy that he had some doctor tell him how to make it longer.
Right, and he's pulling on it.
Yeah, he
like
said
3 hours a day.
he puts weights on it.
Yeah.
He said he hangs weights from it to pull it, and then
what's up with that?
He stands up, and it just kind of. And I'm like, well, maybe there's something to that.
Girth, though.
Huh?
I don't know. Was he pulling it sideways too? He had some girth.
I don't know.
I don't know what that was.
That guy's whole life was about his schween.
Oh, absolutely.
He was really into it.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy with the little one, the old guy with the little peanut one.
The poor guy, I kind of felt bad for him, but that made everybody else feel good, I'm sure.
His whole gig was that he was just this bitter guy, and he's trying to justify how girls really like the little ones and how it doesn't matter, size doesn't matter.
He was saying that at one point when he says, I just figure he likes to do it with the lights out because he's ashamed.
Well, we got that clip. We're going to play it in a little while. But
yeah.
You ever? Have you been with a few guys in your career? A few guys. You know, have you been with a number of gentlemen during your?
Yeah.
So, you ever had a small guy?
Yeah.
And was it kind of funny?
Hold on.
Come on. She put me on hold.
She's at work. Hold on. She's gone. Anyway, we got
wanted to know if she laughed.
Yeah.
I'm sure she did.
We got some audio from the show last night.
All right.
And we got that. What was he? A doctor? A slang expert? He was some kind of professor of slang?
Yeah. And slang encyclopedia or something.
And he was talking about names that people give their schlongs.
Well, slang terms for the schween, yes. Yes.
Let's take a listen to this.
People were using slang terms for the penis in Chaucer's time, and in Shakespeare there are examples. Common ones like go back to the 17th century. Dick was very common in the 19th century. One-eyed wonderworm, or trouser trout, or a personal favorite, purple helmeted love warrior, hot beef injection for the sex act, Venus Maximus. And these aren't ones that people use seriously. You don't go around talking about it that way, but you make jokes about it. It's funny to refer to it that way because, that's one way to defuse its impact.
The guy was telling everyone this with a serious face.
Just being all serious.
Yeah, it's like, shut up. You hear what you're saying?
You start making those names up when you're in second grade. He's made a career of it.
Log on to WNEW.com. It's all from Killian's Irish Red, the official beer of St. Patrick's Day.
1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York, 2 for Tuesday with the Stones, Monkey Man, and Hank Fire. You're hanging with Opie and Anthony. Maggie on the instant feedback from Jersey writes, please tell us again where you guys are going to be tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to the parade and want to stop by and see you guys in action. Well, we're broadcasting live tomorrow. We haven't been out since the famous Valentine's Day celebration.
Yeah. Remember that one, baby.
And we're going to try to outdo ourselves tomorrow at La Barbat. Yes, that's, 57th between 8th and 9th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Broadcasting from 3 to 7. We want to see everyone out there.
Live. Come down, make some noise, have fun.
Mm-hmm.
St. Patty's Day.
A lot of people around the building are scared. They want to know what we're going to be doing at this broadcast tomorrow, Anthony.
Yeah, everybody's coming up saying, we need a plan. Like, they want something planned out and written down. And, we ran through pretty much a game plan for Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to be on, who's coming, and what they're going to be doing. Everyone needs this organization thing.
I'm sure a lot of our freaks will show up and stuff, but we don't have much of a plan because I think tomorrow most people are going to be just hammered.
Yeah.
Beer is going to be the star of the show tomorrow.
St. Patty's Day. We'll have some cool stuff to give away, and we'll play some little wacky game or something.
Mm-hmm.
But, come on. And we don't need a plan for everything.
And we got a couple tricks up our sleeve. And
yeah, don't worry about it.
That's all you need to know, right?
Don't you worry about it.
All right.
They get nervous around here unless you write everything down. Letter of intent or something.
You say that with the boss right next to you.
Well, no, I'm not talking about you.
The big boss man.
I always use that one. Well, not you, but, the people that work like you, but not you.
I've never required you to write anything down, have I?
No, see? That's what I mean, not you.
I think Scott gets a bad rap. We've never had a problem with you.
No, Scott's
And that's
cool.
not us just kissing your ass. We've had a good relationship thus far.
No. I'm pretty consistent.
That'll change, though.
Yeah. No, Scott's pretty good.
Until last night when I was battling with my 7-year-old about his allowance.
Yeah, that was really...
How'd that work out?
Worked out fine for me.
He's still getting a buck, huh?
He's still getting a buck.
You're tough. We had Scott's son in here yesterday, 7 years old, Greg.
7 years old.
And we found out that he only gets $1 allowance.
$1 a week. But he said, we asked him what he does, and he said, nothing. Now, for a kid to even say that, because even if you did nothing, you would try to make something up. Mm-hmm. Well, I put my shoes in the closet.
I keep my room neat.
Yeah,
well,
but he said nothing.
Sunday morning, it's like 6 a.m., and I'm laying in bed. And I'm just sitting there with my eyes half open, and I hear the door, a door, not our door, a door creak open, and then I hear... It's Gregory racing to the computer downstairs to play his games before his brother and sister wake up.
So that's what he's getting up early for, to play games.
And they got to share a computer at your house?
Yeah, I mean, I really should get a computer for everybody, but, it just seems a little bit, nobody would talk at all.
Right.
Nobody would talk.
Oh, you need some kind of communication.
Yeah, but it's better the kids are on the computer than in front of the TV, like we had when we were growing up.
The allowance thing is tough. I mean, you never quite know. Like my oldest, we had to keep giving him more money, so we had more money to take away from him when he did things wrong. Like he got $5, and then every week he'd owe us $2, so I gave him $8, so he'd feel like he was losing money. It just kept getting bigger, but he never saw the money.
He figured it out.
The
more he misbehaves, the more money he gets.
Well, what is the right amount?
Wow, man, more than $1. Come on.
Where's he going? He's not going out to the movies.
But a kid needs money in his pocket just so he can show off to his friends,
Yeah.
My daughter saved money. She's 11 now.
Yeah.
She had $80 saved up. It's she goes out and loses it all.
Loses it?
What, at the track?
She can't find the wallet. Somewhere.
Oh, she lost it. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad.
She must be really upset.
Oh, why haven't you replaced it?
See,
you did?
That's a good parent.
What a guy.
My parents would have done the same thing.
What, replaced it?
Yeah.
I'd have gotten you irresponsible ass.
I remember being 12 years old and I was a caddy, and I made $40 in one day, and I was just loving life, and I lost the money on the way home, and my parents helped, went around the golf course with me trying to find the money, and then when we couldn't find it, they replaced it, man.
Wow.
That's cool.
Spoiled brat.
That's not spoiled.
Come on.
Spoiled brat. Worked my ass off.
Listen to him.
It's tough watching people play bad golf.
It is. As a 12-year-old getting yelled at and stuff, it wasn't fun. There you have it.
Should I raise your guys' allowance?
Yeah.
Well, now we understand why your kid only gets $1 a week.
At least you're not consistent.
Yeah, there was no surprise there.
At least he doesn't have somebody taking 10% of it.
Yeah, we have an agent for him to negotiate his allowance.
Is that what he is?
When we see him.
Does anyone else want to be our agent? It's time to make a switch.
Yeah. Oh, well.
All right. Anything else going on upstairs, boss?
No, very quiet. Phones are very quiet. Mm-hmm. The email's been really great.
What's the top story today on 10-10 wins?
Getting ready for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yes. Big in New York.
Warmer weather coming in.
Mm-hmm. Slow news day, huh?
Slow news. John Calipari.
Yes.
Fired. Mm-hmm. Is that a good move, you think?
You know what? Too soon.
It is too soon. This is a waste of a season. You can't do it. You can't fire any coach this year.
Everybody's been injured.
Mm-hmm.
And look at that team. I mean, they have an unbelievable team on paper.
Right. But a lot of the guys are hurt.
There must be something else there.
Do you think they're going to fire Van Gundy like they're saying?
I hope not. I think Van Gundy's great.
I think they fire him so they bring Jackson in next year.
Think so?
Oh, without a doubt. Jackson is coaching somewhere next year. It's either going to be L.A. or the Knicks. Or maybe the Nets.
He played for the Nets, I think, for a year or two.
Phil Jackson played for the Knicks.
But did he at the end of his career play a year or two?
I don't remember
we should check that.
I don't remember that. I just remember him playing with Bradley and DeBusschere and Frazier.
Yeah, I mean, he was a Knick for life, but I think at the very end of his career, I think maybe he played a year for the Nets.
Well, I'm surprised the phones aren't ringing. Someone should know the answer to that.
Rick just bolted out of the studio to check his research library.
All right. Yeah, but the email's been great.
I think people are liking you.
Well, don't get carried away.
Well, we'd like them as well.
Except the guy who wrote yesterday and said, the boss is really good with that allowance. His wife must be on food stamps and gets cheese rations.
Government cheese. That was funny, though.
In fact, you know what? I think the fax number was from Anthony's office.
He's on to me. Yeah, I got to delete that. We've asked all our faithful listeners to send in feedback about the show, and we've all read every single one of them. There's no way we're going to be able to write everyone back, but we're getting a good idea what you guys are into.
We're a good team on paper.
Just like the Nets.
Yeah. All right. We got more to come. Did you see the HBO Dick special yesterday?
No.
It was called Private Dicks. Yeah, that was the name of the show.
Was it good?
And it was about guys sitting there naked talking about their
schlongs.
Yeah, things. It was amazing. Just amazing that they even have that. HBO.
That's entertainment.
Well, you could just be dialing around the channel and hit HBO. It's not like you got to flip a switch and turn dials and tune in shortwave. So like any kid could go around and boom, full frontal nudity. You know?
There it was on HBO.
But it's under the guise of this kind of
educational
educational sociology kind of thing, you know? So they get away with it.
It's cable.
Right.
We got more audio from the show. We'll play that next.
But full frontal male nudity on television. Who wants to see that?
The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW. Super Tuesday, REM, Lotus from Up. And what's the frequency? Kenneth, it's Opie and Anthony on the way. We got some tunes from AC/DC. Stay right there.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people asking for Lord Combeover today, Anthony.
Lord Combeover.
Brand new character made his debut on the show yesterday.
The evil mayor of the empire.
Yeah. We got to replay that from yesterday.
Yeah.
If you missed Lord Combeover, it'll be a little after 5, I guess. It's pretty damn funny, I think.
Oh yeah.
And we got to thank one of our faithful listeners. I think Dave in the city came up with the name Lord Combeover, and then Anthony took it to the next level.
Yeah. I think it fits the mayor, Rudy.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. See the little pictures of ex-mayor there, Dinkins getting busted.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
For civil disobedience.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of a little publicity thing.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah.
You know, I think when people want to, make a statement and they get, arrested, they should really throw them in the joint with the boys.
Yeah, it's just kind of a technicality.
Yeah, not the cute, like, oh, you got arrested. Oh, you got handcuffed for 10, minutes and then they released you.
They give them the zip strip handcuffs, not even the tin ones,
If you're going to go the distance, they should just throw you in with the boys in the yard for a day.
Yeah.
Make you sweat it out.
Yeah. Sure.
Anyone could get arrested. It's not that scary.
Could you see Dinkins being someone's biatch?
In the joint?
In the joint? Put him in Rikers. Man. Selling them for some smokes or something.
Yeah. That'd be much more exciting instead of like all the news organizations. Ooh, Dinkins got arrested. Wow, look, he's in handcuffs. Yeah, for 5 minutes, and then he's back on the street. It was no big deal.
No, they ask him questions. It's like nothing. It would be fun if he had some good stories. I was in there. I nearly got shanked in the yard. I nearly got shanked. I was someone's bitch. Yes, I was. I was a bitch.
All right. Well, we got to play more of the audio from the HBO show from last night. Private Dicks.
Yeah, Private Dicks. This is just a huge thing for the ladies, I think, because there's not usually full frontal male nudity on television. It's HBO, but, it's accessible to everybody pretty much.
Well, we need the ladies to call in if they saw the show last night. We want to get your point of view, because to a guy, I think it was a complete waste of time.
Yeah, they're not teaching us anything new.
No. I want to see if the ladies learned anything.
I know Jennifer was cracking up through most of it. It's pretty funny. And then she's asking me, like, I know these little insights. Today, she was rewinding the tape so I could bring it in. We could get some sound off of it. So she goes by this one part where this guy stands up, kind of grabs his thing, swings it around once. He goes, whoo, and then like flops it between his thighs. And she goes, wait a minute, wait. She rewinds and goes, watch this, watch. I go, what? Like, I'm on the computer, I'm not paying attention. She goes, watch this. I go, what?
What?
So he does it again. She goes, now what is that? I don't know. She thought I'd have an answer like, oh, that's the spin and flop.
Yeah.
Every guy does it. You learn it at 6 years old, the spin and flop.
The only move I know is I could, make it look like a turtle.
You ever do the chick thing?
Yeah.
You stick it down and you put your legs together and hi.
You did that in front of your wife?
No. Are you kidding?
Whatever. All right. God, we got some great audio to play here. We got to do the condom thing.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right. Do you want the audio of the slang expert or that real weird 50s educational voice?
Educational voice.
All right. You want to start with that? All right. Explain this real fast because a lot of people out there didn't see this last night.
Yeah. Well, they were explaining condom use and they must have dug up this clip from this old 50s hygiene and one of those films. You ever see those old 50s films? And they're not really realistic. People in them like Beaver Cleaver and stuff, and they're talking about the penis. Well, this one was because it was for rubbers.
Yeah.
And how not to catch communicable diseases.
I'm assuming they played this in the 50s in health class.
Yeah, this looked like one of those health films.
All right, check this out.
Keep something between you and the germs of venereal disease by using a good rubber. Inflate it with air as you would a toy balloon until the rubber is fully extended. It may be further tested by filling it with water and noting if any oozing is present. When you are through, unroll the rubber. If the woman has gonorrhea or syphilis, as she probably has, there will be millions of the germs on the rubber and on the surfaces surrounding the penis.
As she probably has. What is that all about?
I fell on the floor laughing when I heard that line. As she probably has.
What the hell is that? That's not very nice.
No, not at all.
I guess they figure any girl having sex has a disease.
Yeah.
Anyone else is your wife, and that's bizarre.
I think we got a lady on the line here. Hi, NEW.
Hi.
Hi, you saw the show last night?
Oh, my God. I was so appalled watching that.
Were you?
I watched it last night with my boyfriend, and I thought it was going to be like Taxi Cab Confessions.
Yeah.
It was so disgusting. We had to turn it off. I could not believe it. There was so many old people on that show. It was really gross.
Yeah, well, they're not going to get many other people. They're just going to get... It was pretty much gay guys and old people.
But they had that one guy that was the porno star. He was on there.
Porno star. What does he care? You know?
I know, but I just thought it was really, really foul. I couldn't believe that they actually would show that on HBO.
Well, you know what it is? See, this just goes to show ladies, too. You know when we put pictures up on the website of girls, naked girls, and we always get a ton of phone calls from girls going, why don't you do something for the ladies? Why don't you do something for the ladies? Let me explain something.
But that wasn't for ladies.
No. Let me explain something. Guys can look at naked women. Don't have to know them. They don't even have to look all that hot. Doesn't matter. We can look. We can enjoy. Women have to be in a relationship with the guy, or the guy has to be an Adonis for them to glance at the penis and think it's attractive. Because most of the girls think it's heinous. With good right. Because it is.
It really was. It was really, really bad. I cannot believe.
Dopey turtle head.
Did you see the guy with the cigar?
It's Mr. Penis.
I thought the guy with the cigar was the best, though.
Oh, that said his was 2 inches?
Yes, something like that.
That guy was so sad.
Made fun of him or something like that.
And then the other end of the spectrum, there was the guy with the huge one that was talking about how he's got to be careful he doesn't hurt the girls he's with.
All right, I got the audio of the guy with the 2-incher.
This is pretty bad.
This is pretty damn sad. All right, thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah, this guy, he was the star of the show. He was 58 years old. Just a mess. He was naked. He had shorts on, though, right?
Yeah.
And he was talking about how small his thing was, and he had like a little, almost like a White Owl cigar.
So those
a little bigger.
Cigarellos.
Yeah, cigarello. And he said that the size of his thing is half the size of the cigar he was smoking.
Yeah.
So here's the audio of the guy with the 2-incher.
My penis is about half the size of this cigar when it's erect, and it's rather tiny.
Thank you. I'm glad you like the show. Yes, thank you very much.
What an ending. The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, ACDC, and the Jack from High Voltage. Opie and Anthony hanging with you. Having a lot of fun. You guys are a pisser. A lot of great instant feedback coming in.
Yeah, I got one, let's see. RJ and Pat in Sussex.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know what happened to the 3-breasted chick that was supposed to show up in the studio for a photo shoot.
I think we got had on that one.
Yeah, we definitely got had.
I don't know, though, because there is a possibility that we scared her off because we really started abusing her and the listeners really started losing it. We had this girl on that swore she had 3 breasts. She had 2 Ds and a B in the middle.
Now, I want to go on record as saying, when she called, I said I thought it was fake.
Yeah.
I was very skeptical because breasts don't grow like that. One on each side and one in the middle. People with 3 breasts or 4 breasts, it's lined down the side below the existing breasts. Like if you ever see a dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
How they have their little nips? They're in a line. Straight down.
But we did have a medical expert that said it has happened.
Had some dopey girl call up and say that. I still say there is no way a breast could grow between another breast. If a girl shows up here with a boob in the middle of 2 boobs, I will give her $100.
100
on the spot.
You should give her like 1,000.
No, I'll give it 200.
All right, 200.
200, but it's got to be a real breast in the middle.
Okay.
Not a zit, not a mole, not a nip. I'm talking a breast.
What if she has, it's just a nip, but it's obvious it's a nip in the middle?
Obvious a nip? No, there's got to be something, but because you could say a birthmark's a nip. Look, it's a nip. Say, no, that's a birthmark. It's a nip. No, it's got to be a nip.
What if it's an obvious nipple?
All right, if we get enough people, we got to have a panel of judges that can look at it and say, yes, that is indeed a nip.
In the middle of 2 normal breasts.
Right.
Okay.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Not offset to underneath the boob.
Well, we've had a lot of email on that, and I guess we've been had, but I don't know. She was supposed to come down, but then the listeners started just going nuts and abusing her, and a part of me thought that maybe she just got scared off.
You can't have a breast on the same horizontal plane as the other boobs.
Well, I'd like to think that it's possible.
I saw it on Total Recall. Yeah. Remember the little fidget girl with the 3 boobs?
Yeah, of course.
Is that great?
Well, a lot of jokes about that when she called up. Now, where was this other one about...
Jim. Yeah, Jim from Jersey.
Okay.
I just heard you mention, did you ever do that girl thing about 10 minutes ago? Where you take your unit, your package, all of the jewels, and kind of put it between your thighs and cross your legs so there's nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, no offense, but I thought it was known as the Silence of the Lamb thing.
That's good.
Remember that?
It puts the lotion in the basket or it gets the hose again.
It gets the hose again. It puts the lotion in the basket.
Or it gets the hose again.
Was that disturbing?
All right.
Pretty nasty.
Well, a lot of people have been requesting Lord Comb Over today.
Lord Comb Over.
This really just came out of nowhere, but it's self-explanatory. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York. Days of the New, 2 for Tuesday, Shelf in the Room, and Touch, Peel, and Stand. Taking a little music break there. It's Opie and Anthony.
I want to smack these people with the personal assistant things, those little handheld things, like a Palm Pilot.
Oh.
You know, the technology isn't quite there like the tricorder in Star Trek yet, okay? They're not voice activated yet. They pull out... You ever try to give someone your number now that has one of these? They pull out their little Palm Pilot they're all proud of, and that stupid little plastic pen that you have to write on the screen with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, all right, 516. Okay, hold on. 5. Oh, damn this thing. They're pushing the button, and they're trying because it's supposed to recognize your handwriting.
Yes.
5, 1. Oh, gee, I just spelled C. Okay, hold it. But do you have a piece of paper?
I know, it's ridiculous.
No, but this is great. Link it into your computer. You can download and upload and just type it in when you get home. Write it down on paper. They think the technology, it's not there yet, kids.
But it's just fun to have toys. That's what
that's what it is. Yeah, people love just taking it out. It's like, all right, let me have your number. Okay, wait a minute, wait. Look what I got here to write it with.
Check it out.
It's a Palm Pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. I'll wait for the voice-activated one with the chip in my head.
Hi, NEW.
Open Ants. Hey, how are you?
What's up?
this is Kathy from the planet Neptune, and I am going to eliminate Lord Comeover.
I swear, you guys are so funny. I was driving down 18. Huh?
This chick's like, insane.
Yeah, but I think she does it.
You guys, I was driving down 18 and I was laughing so hard I nearly drove off the road. I hit the
Watch
rumble
that.
strips.
Yeah, we need your listenership.
Yeah, we love Lord Comeover.
You guys are hysterical. When are you guys coming down to, like, Bruce Country here in Jersey?
Hey, man, we've been to Menaki.
Menaki? East Bumble what?
We are gonna hit the famed coast, famed
cool.
Jersey coast when it gets nice and sunny and
Now,
warm.
you got to come down before the Bennies come down.
All right. Well, tomorrow we're going to be at La Barbat here in Manhattan.
Well, I can't miss work.
The Opie and Anthony Freak Show continues tomorrow. We're doing St. Patty's Day at La Barbat, 57th between 8th and 9th, broadcasting our whole show between 3 and 7. And we're going to have a lot of fun. And then, I don't know, maybe the next stop is Jersey again.
Well, plenty of friends are going to join us tomorrow.
That's right.
Lots of friends. Hey, we're gonna drink green beer and puke green. I'm going to play vomit hopscotch in the road.
And that's great when the parade runs through and then you're walking down Fifth Avenue playing vomit hopscotch.
Yeah.
Watch it. Look out, watch that. Ooh.
All right. I'm glad you liked Lord Comeover.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Careful driving.
Take care.
Bye. Hi, NEW.
Hello.
Hi, who's
I'm
this?
waiting to talk to Opie and Anthony.
Well, what do you got for him?
You're on the air.
I want to talk to Opie and Anthony. What happened to the Hummers Club?
The Hummers Club is still happening.
Oh, well, it's not on. It's Tuesday night.
I don't think we need to pound the Tuesday Night Hummer Club thing every Tuesday. It's just, it's a known thing now. It happens every Tuesday.
Yeah, but it's not on now. And my name is Angel, and I just reconciled with my husband, Joe.
Yeah.
And we're doing it every morning and every night. And I got these guys on the radio, and I made my husband listen to them. And he comes home like a bat out of hell.
Really?
Yes.
So are you going to, like,
Oh, come on.
You
induct him into the
These guys
club?
got us going here.
Oh, cool.
And it's all their fault. Thank God I have 3 sons with him. And I have my tubes tied, thank God, because I'd have babies all over the place.
Three too late.
But I missed their show. What happened to their show?
I don't know. I don't know where they are today.
No.
I think they're running
You got to give me their show.
I think they're running a tape show today. They took the day off.
Oh, come on.
So.
And I finally got, you know what? I just moved into this new house, and I finally got my phone, and now I could call, and you guys aren't even going to let me on the air.
Well, what's your phone number? We'll have them call you back.
358-8811. Area code 201.
Great. Okay. Well, we'll have them call you in a little while, okay?
Okay.
All right. You may get a couple hundred calls.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Because they like to call like 200 times in a row, so.
Oh, and they're on record today?
Yeah. Well, they'll be back, though. I'll have them call. I'll have them call you, though, okay?
What was that? What was the number?
Yeah, what was that number again?
201.
Yeah.
358.
Okay.
8811.
All right, and who's
my name is Angel.
Angel?
And it's my Joe
All right.
I'm talking to.
Angel who likes to suck.
Over the phone. No.
All right.
Just my honey here.
All right.
I don't do anybody else but my honey.
All right, Opie and Anthony will be calling you in a little while.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
All right, guys, if you call her, just say you're Opie and Anthony.
All right, guys, let her rip. Go. Deploy.
Yeah, deploy
The
on that
troops
one.
are out.
Oh, my
It's your job.
What?
You can't fool me because I'm a moron.
All right, and there's still a bunch of people that want to talk about Private Dicks, the HBO special from last night, Anthony.
The ladies love this.
Yeah, we got another lady that wants to discuss the show. If you didn't see it yesterday, I'm sure they'll rerun it.
Oh, it's 100 times, I'm sure.
It's worth seeing as a goof at the worst, you know? A bunch of guys sitting around naked talking about their Johnsons.
How do they get these people, too? There's like these guys in their 50s. He's an advertising executive, and he's just sitting there. Oh, my penis, I like it. I'm friendly. I have my relationship with my penis. It's like, God, you're someone's dad and grandfather, and you're just on TV.
I don't know. I didn't see anyone normal on that show. I think they went to the Port Authority or something. All right, here's a lady that's got some comments about the show.
All right.
Hi, NEW.
That guy last night with the flip thing?
Yeah.
That was the guy who had the penile extension. And that was the exercise in order to, help it along.
Really?
Talking about the guy with the buff chest, the old guy with the bald guy.
Oh, he had a penis extension?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And then what about the fat guy who had the foreskin put back on?
That was
so gross.
Yeah,
and he was sitting there and you couldn't even see anything.
He had an innie penis.
That was the funniest thing I have seen in my life. I was on the floor laughing. It was so funny.
There was so much going on that show. What about the old guy talking about how he has to pump it up to have sex?
He was almost crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so funny. The guy I hated the most was the Chinese guy. He just totally grossed me out.
Yeah.
The little guy had zits all over his chest.
Little too much about the penis.
Oh, I thought it was very amusing.
I was laughing my ass off. I kept calling Anthony. He kept calling me. Like,
I was calling my girlfriend. We were calling each other back and forth. We were dying.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I thought it was supposed to, when I saw Private Dicks, I thought, oh, it was supposed to be like the new Sopranos. I'm thinking it's going to be like New York Cops or something.
Yeah.
And the next thing I was like, whoa. That was so funny.
And the black guy bragging how, you know.
Yeah, but you never saw his. They never went down. What is that? Because he's an X-rated movie star. I got to go out and rent the flick now? That's what that was all about?
Isn't that weird? The porno star was one of the only guys that didn't show his penis. And he was talking. He was kind of bragging, saying how he has hurt women.
He's hurt women, yeah. Yeah, come hurt me. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you didn't see nothing. Yeah, so how much hurt could he have?
But you got to admit, the fave of the show was the 58-year-old guy with the 2-incher.
With the cigar?
Yeah.
But he didn't take his drawers off either.
No.
And he was bragging about it so much, you figured, all right, let's see it if it's that bad, you know? Come on.
They kept going to that guy. I thought he was going to be the grand finale. As the credits roll, and he'd stand up and go, all right, what the hell? Here it is.
It's really funny.
Cool.
All right, guys.
Well, we're going to play that slang expert talking about names for condoms.
That was funny, too.
Yeah, that guy was cracking me up. Let's check this out right here.
Okay.
The word condom itself goes back to the 18th century in Scottish use. Back then it referred to something made of sheep's intestine, which is kind of hard to fathom nowadays, but it shows that the term has been around for quite some time. In the 20th century, I think rubber has been the most common in use throughout the century, but scumbag has been around since the 1930s, and most people really don't realize this. Everyone knows scumbag is a term for an offensive person, but in fact the original sense was a condom, and that's based on the slightly earlier use of scum for semen. Some other ones more recently are glove, referring to a condom which has its own spawn, such as love glove or stud glove or even glove. Perhaps the most recent is Jimmy hat, a rap music term, coming from Jimmy as a term for the penis. And one of the most recent and most offensive has got to be Coney Island whitefish, which refers to a used condom that washes up on the seashore.
That is my favorite. The old Coney Island whitefish, yeah. Only in New York do you get good slang terms like the Coney Island whitefish.
All right.
Hey, look at that, Vinny. It's the Coney Island whitefish, huh?
The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, 2 for Tuesday, Perfect Strangers, and Woman from Tokyo, Deep Purple. It's Opie and Anthony. Hey. Got a bunch of people on the line that just want to shoot the yes with us. Want to do a little phone roulette?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, NEW.
Opie, how you doing? It's Tess.
Hey, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. You get my email?
We've gotten many emails from you.
Oh, good. Did you get the one yesterday?
Which one was yesterday?
Well, it would just be from yesterday. That's all I can tell you. If you got it, you would know.
No, I don't think I got it then. Everyone's listening to this, so.
Oh, I know. How can you be off the record if you put me on the radio?
Off the record?
Off the record.
We're not off the record. We're on the record.
I never understand a word this girl's saying.
All right, hold on.
How could...
Jesus. Hi, NEW.
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
Nothing. I just wanted to talk about that Private Dick show last night. I didn't see it. But from what you guys are saying, was it like a panel of people there?
A panel?
You know, I think you ladies are getting us back today because Anthony and I have spent many, many hours on our show talking about women and their TNAs and stuff.
Right.
And now today we have to talk about guys schlong all day long.
Yes, you do. You have to talk about it today. Well,
now, you saw it?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
But what I wanted to say is that I was in my car a while ago and I was listening to what you were saying about how you didn't think that women really wanted to look at somebody's schlong.
Yeah.
And I agree. I don't think it's that we want to see, but, you know, it'd be nice to just be given the chance. You know, you see a sex scene in a movie and it's usually some chick takes off all her clothes and the guy lowers his pants. You know, you don't see anything.
Well, believe me, there's a reason for that, and that is that guys love looking at naked girls. It doesn't matter kind of what they look like or who they are.
You know what? Maybe I don't want to look at some guy's Johnson, but I might want to look at his ass. You know, there are things about a guy's ass that are really nice looking.
Well, they show that on TV even now. NYPD Blue.
Yeah, well, I don't need to see that.
I mean, I'm talking full frontal male nudity is like something that I don't think there's a big demand for. A lot of times you hear, oh, the girls are always naked in the movies. They show it all the time, but guys, they barely show it. Well, there's a reason. No one wants to see that.
But you want to have, well, you want to at least be able to come away and say, like a guy can come away from a movie and say, well, you know, her tits were too big or they were perfect. And I'd like to be able to walk away and say, you know what, I didn't like that or I did like that. You know, just at least give me the opportunity to say it. You don't have to zoom in on it and stay there for 5 minutes.
So you want to see more schlongs on TV and in the movies?
Just nudity. I mean,
we would like to see the zoom in on the girls, though, and stay there a while.
You would?
Yes, yeah. But the girls... See, there's a huge difference. I don't care what people say as far as what guys want to see and what girls want to see as far as nudity goes. So guys are just, oh boy, she's naked! Oh boy, get out of the way! I can't see! She's naked! And women are just like, oh yeah, well,
he's naked.
Yeah, well, guys are, I don't know, we're nuts.
And girls always like when we see a naked woman, we're like, wow, that's hot, or that looks good. Girls see a naked guy on TV or in the movies like, and they laugh at the funny weenie.
That's because it doesn't happen enough. You know what I mean? It doesn't happen enough, so we're always like a little shocked when it actually happens.
There's a reason for that. No one wants to see it. That's pretty much it. I don't think people really want to see it. See, I think the world was structured in a way that reproduction can go on, but work gets done too. If everybody was like men,
there'd never be any work.
Nothing would ever get done because we'd all be having sex all the time.
24 hours a day.
Yeah, and then if everyone was like women, we'd have been extinct. I'm not talking about everybody.
Not everybody.
I am averaging out the human race.
Yeah. I mean, I will agree that a woman's body in general is more beautiful, I think.
Yeah.
Even a bad one's a good one.
I don't know about that.
Wow, what are you kidding?
The bad ones are pretty bad.
But I'll tell you something. Guys look. It doesn't matter if it's a slob bending over.
Are you serious?
Well,
let's take a real.
Let's say a pig.
Kind of thigh.
No, a big pig is bending over, and you could look down the shirt and catch some boobage. A guy will do it.
A guy will.
You're not going to turn away and go, oh, she's fat. You're like, hey, I think I saw a nip.
Her boobs are even bigger.
Well, that's how we are. It's kind of and it's not that much a sexual thing, as it's just kind of cool and fun, you know.
It's sexual too.
You get the sneak peek.
Yeah, the sneak. When you're not expecting to see something and you do, that's the best.
Yeah, you talked about that before.
That is the best. You're driving down a road and a girl's putting something in her trunk and she's bent over too far or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! And you're just on the way to the supermarket. There's nothing better in the world. It's a freebie. Not expecting it. It just comes
out of nowhere.
So I never have to actually get naked then. I'll just, give somebody a peek every now and then.
Well,
no, that helps. Get naked.
Get naked.
All right.
Yeah, more women need to get naked. All right.
But wait a minute, you won't get any work done then.
That's true.
That's okay by us, though. All right.
All right, love you guys.
Hey, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Well, we got more clips from the show, Anthony.
Oh, what do we have now?
Well, we got the old 50s voice, film strip type guy talking about girly magazines.
Great.
Another important problem is the dwelling upon teenage participation in flagrant abuses of the God-given gift of sex. Wow! A prime example of one are the so-called girly magazines, obviously calculated to stimulate the reader. They lack the moral standards of our Judeo-Christian heritage. Prolonged exposure will pervert.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Oh, man. All right, and then real fast here, we got, this is all for the ladies today. I guess we're evening out the scorecard today.
One day.
Where's Rick? We got to abuse him. We haven't abused him in a couple hours about his little faux pas earlier today.
Oh, that was so funny. We're in the office earlier talking about this HBO special on the male penis as opposed to the female one. And Rick says, what did you say, Rick? You said it was hard to watch because of the guy.
No, don't listen to Anthony. Don't listen to Anthony.
Rick said it was hard to watch. It was hard to watch because the guys are so skanky. It would have been easier to watch if there was some attractive guys with nice-looking genitalia.
All right. I never said the word nice-looking genitalia.
No, you used the word for genitalia I can't use here on the air.
No.
Same name as a male chicken.
What I said... let me preface this by saying that I am not gay, never have been gay, never experimented or anything.
Thou protesteth too much.
But what I was saying, what I meant...
Listen, everyone, how he tries to...
All right, we'll let you explain. Go ahead, explain.
Was that the process of sitting through that HBO special was arduous enough with these ugly guys.
Right.
They could have made it just a little bit easier to deal with.
Right.
If the guys looked somewhat more normal instead of these freak shows they had on.
Like, that doesn't... But it doesn't matter.
That never crossed my mind. I felt skeeved out because I'm looking at guys naked, and that was all I needed to know.
If a girl considers a guy attractive and he's sitting in the chair naked, and a girl considers a guy unattractive and he's sitting in the chair naked, I don't care which one I'm looking at. I don't want to look at either.
Yes.
It's the same amount of discomfort looking at it, and then it could be a naked monkey. Doesn't matter.
But I'm just saying.
You would like the hot guy.
No.
Like the model. All of a sudden, you'd be sitting there and say there was a guy that's sitting there that a girl thought was attractive. You would have sat there last night and gone, oh, okay, this is easier to deal with.
Because he's attractive.
Because he's attractive?
Well, because I'd be looking more at his face. I wouldn't be bothering looking at his
face. What? Now you're into what the guy's face looks like? That's even sicker. At least if it was some perversion with the penis is one thing, but now the face is almost like you want to build up a relationship, you know?
Like I said earlier. Wait. Like I said earlier, if there's a gorilla naked in a chair on that HBO special,
right?
That's all I need to know that I'm looking at a gorilla's schlong.
Right.
That's bad enough for me, but to start thinking it would be a cooler special if the guy was hotter.
Same level.
All right. Same level.
Okay, explain yourself again as the plane goes in flames.
You've got a woman that looks like, say, Xena.
Yes.
Sitting there naked.
We're not talking about girls.
Let's see where he goes.
And you've got a woman that looks like, say, I don't know, Florida from Good Times.
Okay.
Sitting there naked.
Right.
Now, if you had to sit through and watch this.
Okay.
What would you prefer to see?
Wait. First of all, Rick, I would love to sit through looking at women naked, so it wouldn't be a chore.
Right. See,
and I would enjoy both bodies, to be honest with you, because it's female.
Rick, there's a difference. Yeah, they don't have penises.
That was never proven in Florida's case.
So Rick says this in the back office 2 minutes before we went on the air. Anthony and I looked at each other like, oh man, this is going to be big.
How do you make a statement like that?
You just can't.
That it would be easier to watch if the guy was cute?
All right. What about when you said in school they should get rid of the handicapped people because, people look at them and you can't study?
Never said such a thing.
Whatever.
But he's not looking at a handicapped schlong.
But they had a handicapped schlong. I don't want to see a handicapped guy in a chair with...
You are not making sense.
No.
You are now babbling out of your buttocks.
The more you try to explain it, the deeper you get.
The deeper you get. It has nothing to do... We're talking about the nude male form in a chair.
All right.
Nothing to do with retarded people or Florida Evans from Good Times.
Right.
The nude male form in a chair. Once I gazed upon that on television, no changes in that form could have made it any more pleasurable for me.
Or easier to digest.
Exactly. Yeah. I would sit, look, and go, ooh, yee.
Yeah.
Kind of get a little, skeeved out.
Now, if you're a female, I can understand your point of view.
Exactly.
I'm sure there's a bunch of females out there that probably thought what you're thinking, but it didn't come from
No, not exactly.
It came from you, a guy.
We're saying exactly for the wrong reason.
But I'm in touch with my feminine side.
You're a little too in touch with it if you're looking for hot guys on an HBO nudie special.
For hot guys.
You said that. Rick, man, you just like, you blow it. I don't know what
No, I didn't blow anything.
What you're thinking.
It's about time he got some abuse.
Wow. I just couldn't believe he came out with that.
And,
it's like,
there's nothing you could say to make it better.
I just try and do my job, be quiet, and I say something off the cuff in the office, and boom, I'm a homo.
You know what it's like? I'll tell you the exact thing. You get shot in the head with a .357 Magnum, right? Right between the eyes.
Okay.
And somebody goes, you know, it would be better to get shot between the eyes with a .38. Doesn't matter at that point. You're shot in the head.
Well, a .38 won't probably do as much damage.
No, it will.
It will.
Like,
believe me.
The ugly guy with the penis is doing more damage to me than...
No, you're still dead.
And with that analogy that Anthony's on, I wouldn't even want to be shot in the head with a water pistol, okay? Hi, NEW.
Hi, I'd like to give Rick some advice.
Okay, who's this?
This is Beth in Oldbridge.
Hi, Beth.
I had a lady's point of view, Rick. Something you can
Rick?
relate to.
Rick?
Yeah?
Give it up. Just quit while you're ahead.
Ahead?
Well...
He's like the person in the wheelchair at the marathon ahead.
Just don't say any more, Rick.
Yeah,
okay? Don't say any more. They're just going to bury you.
Yeah, it's just bad. There's nothing he could say, right?
When you're in quicksand, Rick, you relax.
He
You
could
float to
never
the top.
win this one. He just can't win.
Wait, there's a guy that wants to agree with Rick on 5 here. Thank you.
Thanks.
See?
All right. Something tells me he can't march in the parade.
Hi, NEW.
How you doing?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
All right, what do you got?
I wanted to agree with Rick there.
Why?
Because they, you know that big fat hair that died of AIDS? I think it's John Holmes. Is that his name?
Right. John Holmes died of AIDS, yes.
All right, that guy, I put him on a couple times on the TV. You know, I was watching pornos. I see him, I got to shut it off. It's disgusting. So, I could see the same way, but...
You're not watching porno for the guy. Maybe you'd like to agree with Rick over dinner.
No. I'm watching for the girl. Like, I got the 2 porno channels back-to-back on cable TV.
Right.
And if I see him come on, I'll switch to the other one. Even though I was getting into the girl, because that guy's just nasty to look at.
Oh, see, what are you talking about? You watch the porno for the chicks.
Yeah, I know, but still, you don't want to look at this big, fat, hairy guy.
But if he was a hotter guy, you would keep that porno on?
Well, I switched the channel, right, to look,
I think you're gay.
You think I'm gay, though? That's pretty funny, man. All right, guys.
There you go. There's someone on your side.
There you go.
He doesn't
A guy
even make
that
sense.
sits in his apartment volleying back and forth between porno channels.
Ay, caramba.
Yeah, don't fight it, Rick. Don't fight it.
Hi, NEW.
Hello?
Hi, what's up?
Hi. I think there's nothing wrong with what Rick said.
Why?
Because I think that he's confident enough in his sexuality. I don't think he's a homo. And I think that, if he sees a good-looking guy on TV, he's allowed to say it.
I don't know. You're a female, though.
But maybe Opie and Anthony, maybe you guys are in the closet.
That's fine, but we're talking about looking at a naked man and any way, shape, or form making it more pleasurable to look at by changing his appearance. It doesn't work. When you're a guy looking at a naked guy, there's nothing that can make it any more uncomfortable.
Why not?
Oh, look, Rick's going to try again. Okay. He's still got some
air. I don't think
air.
you're a homo, Rick. I really don't, Rick.
Well, we don't think Rick's a homo either.
No, but he just put his foot in his mouth, and he's going to pay for it now. So. Yeah, at least this is...
He put a foot in his mouth?
Opie, Anthony, you're saying that if you see a guy on television and he's good-looking, you cannot admit openly out loud and say that he's good-looking?
I can look at a guy and say, I would think that a girl would find him more attractive than him.
Yeah,
I can make that distinction.
Okay.
We're talking about looking at a naked man and it being any better or worse depending on how he looks.
Why not?
It doesn't work that way with a male mind.
And it's really not part of my thought process.
Right.
Brad Pitt's gorgeous. Wow. Okay, he's a good-looking guy, but who cares? It's not even part of my thought process.
Exactly. Okay, what you said, Brad Pitt.
Well,
good-looking
everyone
guy.
knows he's
I don't
good-looking,
but I don't want to sit there and go, I'd like to see Brad Pitt naked. No, I don't want to see
You
Brad
would
Pitt
rather have
naked.
seen Brad Pitt naked than you would have one of those fat guys in
If
the
I
gym.
was forced to watch it like I was last night,
doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
I'd prefer
matter.
to see somebody else.
Unless you're a chick, it doesn't matter.
See, where Rick buried himself, he said he would have enjoyed that special. Or whatever. You would have liked the show better.
Found it more pleasurable.
Yeah, if the guys were, like, quote, hotter or better looking. That's just weird.
You're right.
But I'm just saying.
You're just saying nothing.
I don't know.
Just like...
And that girl's ready to say, I heard her talking, ready to say, well, I look at girls and I could decide which ones I'd rather see naked. That's girls. Girls are different breed.
So if girls say it, they're not...
If girls look at other girls and can determine, obviously a girl would like to see a girl with a nice body as opposed to a slob.
Exactly.
But they're girls. That's that whole thing. What, do you kiss your friends when you walk up to them? You go to the bathroom at the same time?
If there was a naked guy, who just had his legs and arms chopped off, would you rather see him or the guy with all appendages?
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. If you were forced to, which one would you rather see? The guy who's laying there as a stump?
I would rather see the stump because it's more of a freak show.
Not even dependent. Yeah, not even based on anything.
Any sexual. I would just see it because it's like, wow, a guy no arms, no legs, naked with a schlong. That's a freak show. That's fun.
All right, so you find that good looking, I don't.
No, see, you're out, man. You're just not
closet mo.
Oh, look at this. He's trying so hard. Now he's just grabbing at straws.
Hey, Johnny, what do you got?
It's not the only thing I'm grabbing.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I think you should just give Rick a cigarette and blindfold him. He's done. And you know why he couldn't finish the job with the Spanky the last time?
Why?
You gave him the wrong book. He needed Playgirl. Sorry, Rick.
Yeah, there's hot guys in there, Rick.
All right. Very good, Johnny.
All right, guys. Peace.
Later.
Great, everybody's growling at me now.
You're done, man. You are cooked.
You're just
done.
Yeah, you should just shut your mouth. All right.
I'll be quiet.
You want to? All right. We gotta leave with another piece of. You're done. Bye.
I'm just laughing at him. It's so funny.
We gave him 20 minutes to try to explain it himself. And
now he's even deeper.
Now it's worse. Now 500,000 people know about it instead of 200,000. All right. We got some more audio from the show last night.
All right.
Any
hot guy audio? Maybe Rick would like that.
No, it's the slang guy.
Oh, yeah.
The slang guy was the best. He's sitting there and talking about slang terms for the guy's schlong and for condoms. The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, Super Tuesday with Rush. It's Opie and Anthony.
Hey.
A lot of people bitching and complaining because we haven't talked about the Tuesday Night Hummer Club much today, Anthony.
Well,
been much too busy.
Have to talk about it every Tuesday. It just happens.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to push it. I think everybody knows at this point what it's all about. We're asking the ladies to just satisfy the men a little bit when they get home.
A lot of sex talk today.
Little Hummer. Well, yeah, we haven't done that.
We'll balance it out by talking about politics tomorrow.
Oh, yes, of course.
That's what we'll be doing, yes. But everyone is requesting the official theme song of the Tuesday Night Hummer Club, Anthony.
Okay, which one is this now? What's the official?
Well, I think the official one is Red Peter.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The Hummer Queen song is second.
That's like the jingle to the Hummer Club.
The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW. Hendrix mellowing us all out with Are You Experience.
Yeah.
And Foxy Lady before that. Just one of those songs that's gets stuck in your head.
I got the needle still in my arm there.
It's Opie and Anthony.
Hey.
Almost out the door.
Just about.
Want to welcome all the new members of the Tuesday Night Hummer Club.
Congratulations.
Bunch of you guys checking in today. Yes, congratulations.
You're in.
Tomorrow, don't forget, we're going to be broadcasting live at Le Bar Bat. That's on 57th between 8th and 9th. And we'll be there from, 3 to whenever. Just having a pisser.
We usually stay late, yes.
And we got a bunch of great stuff to give away, and it's just a lot of fun when we do the live broadcast because you never know what you're going to hear or see if you're on location with us. So
yes.
If you're going to make it in the city for the parade, stick around and come party with us. It's Le Bar Bat tomorrow from 3 to 7, broadcasting live. That's on 57th between 8th and 9th. What do you got, Rick?
Got a guy who's a little pissed off at you guys.
For what?
Actually, because he thinks you've been talking a little too much or whatever.
Yeah, so get used to it. Gonna start talking a lot more. So what is his problem?
He's just got a problem with it. He thinks you should be kicking back and playing music.
Oh, groovy.
Being quiet.
And who does he want to talk to?
Of course, your boss.
Hello, WNEW.
Yes, hi. Is this the program director?
No. Who's this?
Okay, no, I just have a little bit of a complaint.
All right, who's this?
Well, no, hi, my name's Paul. The two gentlemen that are on the radio now?
Paul, I'm just an intern. Let me get the program director you want?
Yeah, or somebody, please.
Okay, hold on a minute, please.
I just want these guys to...
Engineering.
Hi, engineering. How are you? Could you guys do me a favor?
What's the
I'll give you guys $100 cash under the table to pull a plug on them two blabbermouths. Tell them to play some music.
Oh, you want programming? This is engineering, sir.
Oh, programming, please.
Oh, please hold.
Yeah, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, do me a favor. I'll give somebody in programming, whoever it is, I'll give them like $500 under the table to shut these guys up for a little while. Play some music or something.
What are you talking about? This is the Jock Lounge.
This is whose house?
The Jock Lounge.
Oh, the Jock. Oh.
Where the DJs hang before they go on the air.
Oh, no, they keep transferring me around. I want to talk to somebody. I mean, these guys are a little bit ridiculous today. You know, let them, they call themselves disc jockeys. Let them throw on some discs.
All right, hold on a minute.
Something.
You want the PD or the general manager?
I guess the program director would be fine. I'm not going to bother the general manager.
Maintenance.
Ha, ha, ha.
Hello.
That's great. You guys are great. Okay. Very funny. That's pretty cool.
Maintenance.
But, yeah, you guys keep ping-ponging me around. Is there any way to shut those two dudes up?
You want programming, sir?
Sure, why not? I'll hang out and play the game. Go for it.
Programming.
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to get, I'm trying to talk to somebody to keep Tweedledum and Tweedledum just a little bit quieter and play some more tunes. Is that possible?
Who's Tweedledee and Tweedledum?
No, Tweedledum and Tweedledum. And them two yahoos you got blabbering on the radio, they sound like two old women from Long Island. Is there any way to keep them quiet, you two GJs, and just play a couple of more tunes? Is that possible?
So you're looking for programming?
I don't know who they got me looking for now. Where did I get now?
I apologize. We're having a problem with the phone system. Can you hold on one last second?
Hey, no problem. I'm cool.
All right, hold on.
You've reached 1-900-SUCK-MY hot gay male sex. If you like big fists up your ass, stay on the line. You'll get a hot right in your mouth to blow all over that face of yours. Ow.
What an ass.
Yeah.
What a... All right.
There you go.
Hey. The old runaround ploy. He fell for it.
He fell for it, yes.
How many more people are going to fall for that one?
I don't know. I think we got 10 different ones now. All right. It's LaBarbat tomorrow, broadcasting live. Opie and Anthony from 3 to 7. We'll be there at least till 7.
Yeah, baby.
57th between 8th and 9th. Anthony, Stacker 2.
Stacker 2, Opie. Yes, you've been taking these, right?
Yeah, I'm going into rehab next week.
You're lit.
Yeah, this stuff gives you an energy boost, that's for sure. Ben, have you tried the Stacker 2 yet?
Yes, I have.
I think half the staff has tried Stacker 2 at this point.
Yeah.
Would you say this stuff would, like, keep you awake if you had to cram for finals?
Yes, absolutely. I was up so late the night I took them.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't slept in a week.
How does it work with gay sex, Ben? How is that?
Oh, we should ask Rick.
Oh, yeah. Don't try to drag Rick into it.
Rick took a beating today, but so everyone is taking the Stacker 2 around the joint.
Earl's taking it.
Wow, Black Earl took
Black
it.
Earl, grab a mic. You're taking the Stacker 2?
Yes, last couple of days I've taken it.
Who's the dealer for this, by the way, because I'm running out. I'm jonesing.
Well, the Stacker 2 people, Opie.
I want to know who the dealer. Oh, you got some?
It's easy. You just call 1-800-LIGHTLINE. They're the dealer.
Well, it's funny. It was just like, no, man, just try one. It's no big deal. It's free.
Try one. We'll give you the first bottle free.
Yeah. Now I'm looking for the next supply. It really does give you an energy boost, though, this stuff.
Yeah.
It works within an hour. They say it burns fat as well. I don't know about that.
Well, they say that it does, so who knows?
Then it must, huh?
Of course.
You'll be a firm believer, and you can get this stuff within 2 days because they're right in New Jersey. Give them a call, 1-800-LIGHT-LINE, L-I-T-E line.
Can I just go there and knock on the back door?
Yeah, what you do is you knock on...
Hey, man, you hook me up.
Know what happens?
Yeah.
You knock on the back door,
Yeah.
you lower a basket, you put the money in the basket, and next thing you know, you got some stacker tip.
I thought the little sliding door opens, the 1-inch wide sliding door.
Yeah.
You put your rolled up money in and...
No, they do the basket technique.
Oh, okay.
So they'll lower the basket, and if you're not happy with the stuff,
right,
you knock on the door again, they lower the basket, you put the stacker 2 back in, next thing you know, your money comes back to you.
Well, look at that.
Huh?
Or you could do the easy way.
And what's that?
Calling 1-800-LIGHT-LINE.